This portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Mr. Sparky.
Well, welcome back to Living Local Carolina, everyone. Hurricane season is upon us, and that's why I have Tony Zach from Mr. Sparky in the studio. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Oh, I love when I get to talk to you and learn more about what you do. And today the topic is generators.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
All right, I'm in school right now.
Yeah.
Tell me what I need to know as a homeowner, especially right now during hurricane season.
Well, now is the time to be prepared, right? So whether it's budget conscious for a portable generator or you want to upgrade to a whole house automatic generator, now is the time to go ahead and start making those plans.
Gotcha.
Instead of waiting for a storm to come, then scrambling for either a portable or trying to get a whole house unit put in.
Yeah, this is one of those things that really matters in those terrible moments. And we hear stories about that all the time.
Yes.
I'm sure you hear it all the time too.
Oh, yes. Yes, we get calls even the day of and the day before asking us to be able to put in a whole house generator, and it's just not possible.
Yeah.
By then, the utilities are all making their preparations. The municipalities aren't going to get out there for a permit or an inspection unless it's been pre-scheduled. We have put them in the day before, but it's something that's been 2 weeks in the making, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And we have to beg usually to get that to happen.
Yeah, so you'd rather do your research now and figure out what you want.
Correct. And there's a lot, with generators today, with the whole house standbys, they're all automatic. So let's say that they name a category of a storm that you're not comfortable with being at home, then you have an automatic generator that's going to turn on your appliances while you're gone, being your air conditioning, and your freezers and your refrigerators are going to run while you're gone. And so, it's peace of mind here. Thankfully, we don't get hit with hurricanes often.
Yeah.
But it's going to be an active season, and it's better to be prepared than to be scrambling around like we were just talking about.
I know. And there's also a number of other reasons why you would need a generator too, not just whenever there's a hurricane. You never know.
Sure. Well, for instance, Sunday night, we had the storm that came across through Georgetown, Pawleys Island. Those people were without power, and that's why it's important to really look at the company that you're getting to install these. We were running service calls. We've got thousands of customers out there with generators, and it's an air-cooled engine, and they're going to have issues at times. But you want to deal with a company that's going to be able to help you out 24 hours a day. I think our guys were out till about 5 that morning.
Oh my gosh.
But that's what we do, and that's why it's important to make sure you know who's putting it in. If you're getting a home, a box store out there, then you may not have the same person who's servicing that unit available. So it's real important to do your homework.
All right, so how does that process look for somebody that's watching right now and they're interested in maybe getting a generator?
It's real easy. We do free estimates all the time. We want to come out, we want to see where we're going to put the unit at your home, make sure that you're agreeable to it, make sure that it's agreeable to the codes. So we've got to be so far away from windows and doors. How's it going to look on your property? Do we need to speak with your HOA? Then we've got to go apply for the permit. We've also got to get power scheduled to be turned off for the day, to be turned back on. We're going to put a concrete pad down. We're going to install the unit, make all the electrical connections. If it's natural gas, it's to our benefit. We have Benjamin Franklin Plumbing that does natural gas work. Propane, we have great providers for that as well. So we really try to make it as turnkey as possible. Like I said, we've got great LP providers. We do all the gas work for natural gas. We set all that up with that utility as well. So, now is the time, and they can get in touch with us very easily at 843-213-6610, or they can find us online at mrsparkygs.com.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by Mr. Sparky.